So balanced diet is a little bit of everything what we eat. So in every meal we have to eat a little bit of everything. And if we are not very strict with the one specific meal, if we stretch out throughout the day, we can rather say that balanced diet is, as in technical terms, we say we have to include carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamins, minerals, everything. So these becomes a technical word. But for people to understand, it's like whatever we eat, it is a little bit of everything we have to eat on the whole day. This is what balanced diet means. And importance is that if we are only concentrating on one specific nutrient, the other part, every food has its own benefits. When we are concentrating on one nutrient, the other benefits of the other food and the other nutrients we are not getting. So we are getting deficient, the body is getting deficient of those nutrients. So at one point of time, like in COVID, if we are speaking on general terms, like in COVID, people didn't go out, so didn't got exposure of sun. And now deficiency of vitamin D cases are on the rise. So it's same thing. If we are not eating a particular amount of a particular part of food, like maybe protein or maybe carbohydrate or maybe vegetables, any particular part of food or nutrients we are leaving out on a permanent basis or on a consistently, then we get to develop deficiency of that thing. Everyone needs to have a balanced diet. Taking from a child to old age, everyone needs a balanced diet, but it is the proportion of the nutrients or the proportion of the components changes based on the age, based on the physique, based on your lifestyle, and based on your medical condition. Balanced diet is you have to first you have to concentrate on carbohydrate, which is India, it is our staple food. So carbohydrate is something we can't leave out. So carbohydrate we have to concentrate. Then we have to concentrate on proteins like pulses or non-vegetarian sources of proteins or veg sources of proteins. And then vegetables, and the most important thing which are lacking in Indian diet is milk and milk products. So as the age increases, milk and milk products starts decreasing, and people get deficiency of calcium, or bone density is going down. So all these cases start coming up, and arthritis is coming up. So milk and milk products is also important. And the last we have to, which we can neglect, is the sugar part. And now I think everyone, because of Google and the internet world, everyone is aware that we have to concentrate. Don't have to take much of sugar and simple carbohydrate things and all. So sugar and these things, we are the minimum amounts we can take, but we have to concentrate more. It is like carbohydrate, then protein, then vegetables and fruits, and then is your milk and milk products. We need to have a balanced diet every day. But in any case, like we are going out or we are on a vacation, or for 3-4 days, if we are not being able to take a balanced diet, then we have to again come back and be on track, basically, so that we don't develop a deficiency. We don't take our body to that extent that body is deficient of some nutrient. I will talk about the do's first. As I said, that we should never neglect our staple food. If we are in, there is no, it's all myth or fad kind of thing that chapati will bring down our sugar level, and we have to eat chapati, and we can't take non-veg, that will affect our health in the long run. So these are all myths kind of thing. If we are in North India, our staple is chapati. So why will we change our lifestyle or change our staple because of what medical issue or to maintain a lifestyle? Body will never, the way you are brought up, the body will never respond well if you are going against that. So staple is something you have to concentrate on. So if your staple is chapati, you have to have chapati. If your staple is rice, you can have rice. If your staple is something else like ragi and everything has come into millets have come, those things becomes a top up or becomes a gives you additional nutrient, but you have to have your staple food. In breakfast, lunch, and dinner, staple foods should be there. Along with that, we have to combine it with protein. Either it is veg protein or non-veg protein. But it is better not to combine both the veg and non-veg protein in one meal. That will cause more of protein in one meal and body will have some difficulty in digesting it. And then we have to concentrate on vegetables, either in raw form, which we are calling as salad, or in cooked form. If you are, it is again another myth that if we are not having salad, we can't lose weight. It's not that. If you are having more amounts of vegetables, if you instead of one vegetable, one sabzi, if you are having two kinds of sabzi also, it is giving the same benefit to you. But the only thing is raw vegetables, or when you are eating, it is having more fiber. And the oil, while cooking the sabzi or vegetable, the oil which you are using, that is getting cut out. So salad has a different kind of benefit, but that doesn't mean that only eating salad will help you in losing weight. So you have to combine with vegetables, protein, carbohydrate, and if you can, if you want, or in like hotter states like Chennai, and in summers in other states in North India and all, you can have buttermilk or curd along with that. That will add on to your calcium also and protein also to some extent. So all meals, like main meals, where breakfast, lunch, and dinner should contain all these kinds of foods. And in between, you have to bridge your more or big food gaps with a small amount of fruits. Fruits is here where it comes as a fillers. And it adds on to your vitamins and minerals. It keeps your body hydrated, and also it helps you cooling down, helps in cooling down the body. In summers, we are having watermelon and all these fruits, muskmelon, these kinds of fruits cools down your body. So fruits has a different, you have to be more of seasonal. The fruits, vegetables, these should be more of seasonal fruits, seasonal vegetables, because all the seasonal things have their own benefits. So fruits comes as fillers and it has its own benefits, and it has to come in between your breakfast and lunch, or lunch and dinner, so that you don't have to cook more. Like people who are going for office, they can't cook for mid meals also. If the breakfast and lunch is so much they have to carry, so they can't cook the mid meals, they don't have so much time. So in that case, fillers, fruits helps you. It bridges the food gap, and also it gives you nutrients. So these are the do's, and you have to keep yourself hydrated. You have to drink lots of water, or lots of liquid rather, like tender coconut water, buttermilk. Everything comes under being hydrated. So along with water, you can have these kinds of things. I don't prefer having fresh juice because the fiber content of the juice reduces. So it's rather better to have a whole fruit except juice. But other than that, you can have tender coconut water or buttermilk. These things are easily available in roadsides also. So people who are in sales, who are roaming around in the streets all the time, and specifically in summers, it is better to have these kinds of fillers to keep yourself cool. So these are the do's and don'ts, as I said, that you should not miss out any of the nutrients, main nutrients, like those are means like if you like keto diet, or like kind of this paleo diet, where you have to concentrate only on one specific kind of nutrient. Those kinds of diets will have a different long-term side effect on your body, which you will never understand that happened because of this diet, because it will happen like 10 years, 15 years down the line. But these kinds of diets do have side effects, and these are not recommended. Balanced diet is something which is call of this time. Balanced diet is coming, it's trending, and it is call because it has all kinds of benefits, and it has the power of reversing many kinds of lifestyle disorders, specifically diabetes. Diabetes, PCOD, blood pressure, these are all getting controlled by food and diet and lifestyle modification itself. So you have to have a balanced diet and never miss out on any of the main nutrients. Even if you are having small portions of fruits and vegetables, also your micronutrients are also being taken care of. And don't keep lots of food gap in between your meals. You should have small and frequent meals, because if you are keeping yourself hungry for a long period of time, so when you are taking any food, whatever comes in front of you, you will hog it. So then at that point of time, what happens, you don't decide that whether it is healthy or unhealthy, or there is no portion control, because you are hungry. So you should not take yourself to that extent that you become hungry. Before you are hungry, you get that sensation of being hungry, you should have something in your body to take care of your hunger pangs. Then you can decide properly that what to eat, how much to eat, and what is balanced and how to make it balanced. You have that time to process in your mind before choosing the food. And another thing, it is not related to balanced diet basically, but having proper sleep. At least 6 to 7 hours of proper sleep is required to have a healthy lifestyle and to for the balanced diet to work properly in your body.